All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is Lieutenant Colonel Jason McCandless, and I have with me Lieutenant Colonel Hollis. And today we're continuing our series on the value series for Delta 4. And today we're talking about direct and transparent communication within the Delta. And you know, Fish, when I really think about that, I'll start off with the direct piece of the communication. And I think back to when I was a squadron officer school instructor, one of the things that I found was a challenge was I would have captains ask me to review their records. And unfortunately, nobody in their leadership chain had been honest with them and provided direct feedback. And so they were not aware of what it meant, what their records meant, what their OPRs were saying. And it was unfortunate that they had not received that feedback. And so that's something we owe, everybody is owed, is we owe as leaders to provide direct communication with our people around us, but also if you're a follower, if you're in the organization, you need to provide direct communication back up to your leadership. So Fish, can you go ahead and provide an example or your perspective on transparency?
Okay, so for transparency, what I think of is being upfront, saying what you mean, meaning what you say. All too often as leaders, there's this intent to trick, or there could be this intent to trick or to trick, trap, or test your folks to see kind of what their responses would be, how they would respond in a particular environment or a particular, addressing a particular task. It can't be like that. You have to be straight up front as part of the, developing that trust with their people. You have to tell them what they want, what you want. You have to lay it out clearly for them. I think when you have those, ulterior motives, when your folks are guessing as to what your direction is, that leads to an environment that is not trustful, and it just there's this communication breakdown all the way across the board. So with that, what any other examples or any other perspectives on how we're doing within Delta 4 to kind of cultivate that positive communication style?
Yep, so we here at Delta 4 have been focused on these values, and this one specifically is how can we provide direct and transparent communication across the Delta. And so as far as the direct communication, things we've been trying to put in place is to make sure that there's respect and trust within the units and within the Delta and across the board, so that members all the way from the lowest ranking all the way to the senior ranking can provide direct information, feedback, communication, and then also for allowing there to be and encouraging people to communicate. And we seek and communicate with all units. We have weekly meetings with each of the command teams so that we are hearing what's happening at all the units, so we are getting direct feedback. And Fish, if you want to talk to some of the transparent things we're doing.
Yes. So something else we've done is just with our stratification boards, really assessing individuals within our 1,035 personnel team. We're very upfront of the things that we're looking for. The process for assessing progress or potential for leadership, assessing their merit. We're very open with that. With squadron commanders, I remember when we were going back and forth with our stratification process, we were upfront with the squadron commanders as to what we were looking for, where their people fell as well in that process. So I think, again, that's another example of how we're trying to cultivate that environment where folks can say what they want, say what they need to say, not say what they think they should be saying. So really, I think, again, it comes down to developing that trustful environment.
Yep. So that's what we wanted to just take some time today to share with you our thoughts on direct and transparent communication. Please, if you have any comments or thoughts, go ahead and leave those on the Facebook page. Again, that's a great way to communicate and share any feedback or ideas you have with us, because we really want to hear from you all. So we hope you all have a great day. Take care.
All right, thanks.